There's a very famous teaching in Judaism. It's rather of a Kabbalistic nature. And it says that one should give tzedakah, like donations, with the right hand, using the right hand and not the left hand. Even if you are left-handed, you should use your right hand. So if someone comes up to you and is asking you for money, someone in need, a poor person, or you see someone sitting, I don't know, somewhere in the road or something and asking for money, shaking his cup, whatever. So if you decide to give some tzedakah, so you do this with your right hand. And as I said, even if you are left-handed, so switch to your right hand and give this person the tzedakah, the money, or whatever you give. Some people give food. So give it with your right hand. The Kabbalistic reason behind it is that the right side, like of the 10 sfirot, the 10 attributes of God, the right side presents chesed. Chesed means kindness. And the left side represents gvura. Gvura means a certain kind of judgment. Let's say you use your right side, your chesed side. This means like you're doing something with kindness. Whereas when you use your left side, so you're doing something with gvura. Like gvura means you're starting to think, oh, is this person really poor? Should I give money? Maybe he's just, making up a story and not really in need, or he just wants to exploit the situation, and you see, oh, he's got new shoes, expensive shoes. So he doesn't really, or a new jacket. So why should I give him money? Because apparently, or he's smoking a cigarette. So apparently he's got enough money. So why should I? So you have all these why thoughts, and maybe not, and he doesn't need it, and leave me alone. So this is your gvura side. So you are trying to judge the person by when you look at him or her. So tzedakah, you actually should give with joy, with kindness, joy, and with really the intention to help the person. This is in Judaism or in Kabbalah why it says that you should give tzedakah, donation, to a needy person with your right hand. And there are also different kinds of different levels of giving donations, of giving tzedakah, of helping a person. You can give money. Of course, you could give food. I once, it's actually a funny story. I saw someone sitting, an old Palestinian guy, sitting outside Jaffa Gate. And I wanted to enter Jaffa Gate, and I had some food with me, apples and bananas, fresh from the market, not something rotten or whatever. So I said to him, what do you want, an apple or a banana? So he stared at me like, as if I was as if I were an alien. And so I gave him a banana, and I thought, he should be happy because fresh food, if I'm in need and I'm hungry, so someone is giving me a nice banana. So, that's it. I'm happy. I have a banana and I have something in my stomach. But he took the banana and he threw it after me, so to speak. So I picked it up and left. I took it back. He only wanted money and started cursing. But there are actually different levels of kindness, of chesed in Judaism, of giving donations, of giving tzedakah, as we say in Hebrew. The highest level is when you give this person in need a job. Not only money, but not only, some bread or a meal or whatever, but if you actually give him a job, if you know about a job, if you know some company looking for employees, or if you've heard anything, or if you have a business yourself. So the highest level is giving this person a job. And that's it. And you can think about it. I think it's interesting thoughts, and you come across these situations on a daily basis. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to give everybody a job or anything like this, but using your right hand. I always try to use my right hand. I'm also not left-handed, I'm right-handed. So it's very easier for me. If I do feel a difference between giving tzedakah with my right hand or my left hand, no. I don't really think about it, but I usually use my right hand. And I have to admit, and I think we all have to admit, that we do judge people. Sometimes you think like, someone is an alcoholic or just buying some booze or using it for drugs or whatever. It's hard to decide. But if you decide to give tzedakah to a person, to a needy person, so you should do it with kindness and with joy and feel happy afterwards. So mitzvah goreret mitzvah. One mitzvah is leading you to another mitzvah if you do it with joy. This is actually very true. So I hope you learned something, and maybe you didn't know this concept to use your right hand. So that's it. I have to say I should do more podcasts in English. I know that. I try to keep a balance between German and English podcasts, but I also going to get Neely back, and I want to run some interviews with a Chabad rabbi. I'm not Chabad, but he is someone I could find. I'm trying to I have to contact him again. Someone from Rujin Boyan, from Chassidut Boyan. Maybe another guy from Boyan who is not officially Boyan, but close to Boyan. So it's hard in Corona times, so I try to keep a better balance. I'm not promising anything, Blineder, but I try to do more podcasts in English. If you have any suggestions what I could talk about, please let me know. I'm planning a podcast with Neely, with a friend of mine, about the Haredi demonstrations here in Israel. You've probably heard about it. So this is our next plan. We've done a longer podcast about making Aliyah and all the consequences and difficulties of moving to Israel. And now we are planning something about the present Haredi demonstrations, and of course something also on the Israeli elections coming in March. So this is all I have to say for the moment. So I wish you a good night from Jerusalem, and wherever you are, have a good day or have a good night.